All right, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm going to be talking about pot roast. It's so good this time of year, fall time, winter time. It's perfect, and I love it so much. So let's get going. So first of all, I'm going to get my seasoning ready to put on the outside of the chuck roast. So I have lots of garlic powder. What is this? Paprika. I'll have the recipe linked for you in the description box if you want to make this yourself. I really hope you do, because this recipe is so good. I can't tell you how much better the pot roast will turn out if you cook it in the crock pot versus the oven. I have done it both ways. The oven dries it out, and it's not very good. This was my first time trying this recipe. I found it on Pinterest, and it's absolutely perfect. It turned out so good. My little tweaks in the recipe I love, and I'm going to continue to do. And it just turns out just perfect. So I have all these seasonings, plus I have some brown sugar. Important. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I added rosemary for an herb. That goes really well with meat. So, excuse me. I have just under 3 pounds of chuck roast. It was on sale. I'm very happy it was on sale. So I'm just going to take this paper towel and dry it off as good as I can. This is going to help your seasoning stick to it, okay? And then when you go to sear it, if you have the less moisture you have, the less chance you'll have of it steaming instead of searing. We do not want to steam our meat and make it gray and tough, okay? We want to sear it in a hot pan. But first, I'm going to take all my seasoning here and rub it all over my chuck roast on the outside, all over it, okay? Make sure you're getting the ends, the sides, the bottom, the top, like the whole thing. You need to season in the seasoning. Make sure it's very covered very well. Okay. Then after that, you're going to take some all-purpose flour. I'm sorry. Excuse me. And season it just as you did with the seasoning. Coat it in the flour, not seasoning with the flour. You know what I mean. So just coat it all over it. Top, bottom, sides, underside, everywhere. Just get the flour on there. And massage it in. This is going to help seal in those juices, and it's going to help give a nice crust on the outside when you sear it. And it's just going to help add to the end awesome results. Okay. So I also have a pan heating up with some neutral oil in it. You're going to heat it up medium high. We're going to wait till the oil begins to kind of shimmer in the pan. You can see it moving in there before I put the meat in there. And that's perfect, because when you lay the meat in the pan, it's just going to immediately start sizzling, as you see here. And it's perfect. That's just what you want. So let it sit there. Don't touch it. Don't move it. Let it sit on one side for a few minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. Then you can turn it and just repeat the process, okay? So now here, I'm going to be putting together the cooking liquid. And it's also going to, excuse me, turn into a gravy at the end. Excuse me, we've been having sicknesses at my house. Okay, so I have 4 cups of water here. I put in a beef bouillon cube, and I'm putting in chicken bouillon powder, okay? You want both of them. I love that Knorr powder I got off Amazon. It's so affordable. So anyway, I'm just doing these seasonings. Onion salt. That is so awesome. Did you know you could get onion salt? I had no idea. But I'm adding that instead of onion powder because I'm out of onion powder. So I'm adding garlic powder, soy sauce here, That's going to really add to the depth of flavor. This is optional. I like to grate in fresh garlic because I love garlic. So I'm adding that in. You don't have to do this. You can just go with the garlic powder and call it a day. But I love garlic, so I'm putting that in. So I'm going to dissolve that bouillon cube in there with the whisk. Then I'm going to put my meat, my seared meat, into the crock pot. While the pan is still hot, I'm going to take some of my cooking liquid and deglaze the pan. That means to pour the hot liquid into the pan and scrape up all those bits on the bottom because all that is flavor. And then I'm just going to pour that deglazed pan juice into the crock pot. Okay, we're almost ready to start cooking. And then I'm going to pour the rest of the cooking liquid over the meat, as you can see here. And then I have like 4 or 5 large carrots that I cut into rough pieces here. Just throw them in. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just throw them in. That's all you need to really do here. Okay, now we're moving on. We're going to put the insert into the crock pot, actual crock pot. Turn it on, cover it up, turn it on low. I cooked mine for about 7 hours on low. And look at how gorgeous. I also put bay leaves. That was in the recipe, but I put bay leaves. And I'm just trying to demonstrate here how perfectly pull apart, tender, wonderful it is. Oh my gosh. It was just, some parts of it were just like butter. I mean, it was so good. I can't tell you. Always remove your bay leaves when you're done with them. I put in about 3, I think. It just kind of adds to that earthy flavor that you get from the rosemary too. And I love it. This recipe is so good. So please make it this winter season, and it's just going to be a treat on those really cold days where you just want something really warm. This is perfect. I love it. This recipe is 10 out of 10 for me. I hope I get another chance to make it this season. Only half my household likes this recipe, likes this type of dinner, so we'll see. But anyway, once your meat is all cooked, take it out and the carrots, put it on a platter, and then cover it with some foil and put it in a warm spot until we're all done with the gravy. And I'm making mashed potatoes. You can cook potatoes in it if you want in the crock pot with everything else, but I prefer to have mashed potatoes, so that's what I'm making. So cover foil, peekaboo. Oh, you look so good and delicious. So here's my potatoes. Just do your potatoes or your side however you do. That's fine. I don't need to show you how to do that. So now we're moving on to the cornstarch slurry, which is going to thicken up the gravy. So I have 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons. You want cold water, very important, cold water. And then get out a fork or a whisk and dissolve that cornstarch into the water as best as you can. And just really stand there for a few minutes and just really dissolve it into the water. Because otherwise the texture, you might have a grainy texture. We don't want that. So then pour the cornstarch slurry into the cooking liquid from the crock pot. Bring that to a boil. Add in the cornstarch slurry. Get your fork out or your whisk and work that in. As you can see here, it's immediately started to thicken. That's what you want. And I decided to put a little bit of gravy on top of the meat here. Little tip though, once you take your meat out and you've shredded it and done what you want to it, be sure to salt the inside too, because we put a lot of seasoning on the outside, but you really got to season the inside too. So just a little tip there. So here's my beautiful mashed potatoes. Turned out so good. Oh, I love this shot. It just looks so good. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. And I like to pour a little gravy on top of my mashed potatoes before I top it with the beautiful meat. Here we go. Here comes the pot roast right now. It's so good. Oh my gosh, this turned out so good. This shot looks so good. Oh, just turned out just so much better than I thought. And here's those carrots. Hey, let me tell you about the perfect bite. Get a little potato, get a little meat, and get some carrot in there, and it is so good. The sweetness from the carrots really, really complements the savory, well-seasoned pot roast, and it's just so good. So please try this recipe. It's so good. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.